MicroStrategy is an enterprise BI software vendor, and it is a BI tool that allows you to quickly and easily create, calculate, and analyze complex data and data relationships. It provides the ability to look at data from many different angles. So MicroStrategy as a tool supports reports that are highly customized and formatted, dashboards that are very interactive. We have the ability to have thresholds and alerts in the report. We can perform ad hoc queries. We can have automated report distribution and many more. Let's look at the different objects in MicroStrategy. Um, MicroStrategy defines its objects as 6 types: reports, attributes, metrics, hierarchies, filters, and prompts. Let us now take a look at each one of them. Reports. So to view any kind of data in MicroStrategy, you have to execute a report. Report is nothing but data that is displayed in rows and columns. Reports can be displayed as a grid or graph or both. So you can see in the screenshot over here, there is a specific report which is speaking about revenue and revenue growth for some specific items for some specific customer regions. This is a grid report, this is a graph report, and you can interchange, you can view the grid as a graph or vice versa. The next object that we're going to talk about is attributes. Attribute is any descriptive data that is displayed in a report is called as an attribute. So for example, in this screenshot over here, region, category, year, and subcategory are the attributes that are displayed. The other commonly used attributes across enterprises are customer names, regions, products, employee names, etc. One interesting thing that is available in MicroStrategy is the attribute forms. I'm going to talk about this in detail in the hands-on exercise, but to understand what's an attribute form, so attributes have got properties. Say you have like an attribute ID, attribute has a description, attribute can have a code, etc. For example, let's look at business unit. You can have a business unit ID, you can have a business unit name, business unit description, and so on. Typically, we would build 3 different attributes for these 3 properties of the business unit ID. But in MicroStrategy, it allows you to group all these in one single attribute. So you'll have one single attribute called as business unit, and it'll have 3 forms in it by the name ID, name, and description. So to show you in the screenshot over here, I have brand over here, which has got the description and ID. Here I have 2 separate attributes which are like solo entities. I have a brand description and a brand ID. But at the same time, I can combine them to form one single attribute called as brand. And you have the ability, if the developer builds the attribute with forms inside it, you can toggle whether you want to see the forms or you don't want to see the forms just by the click of a button. So when you go into MicroStrategy and you have and you see an attribute which has description and ID which sort of look merged at the header level, you click on a button called toggle attribute form names, and it splits both of them into brand description and brand ID. The other type of object available is called as metrics. Metrics are any numeric data or specifically calculations that are displayed in a report. For example, in the screenshot over here, the metrics are revenue and units sold. And the other metrics that are commonly used are averages, revenue, cost, count, etc. Hierarchies. Now, there may be situations when you want to drill from one level of data to another. Let's say you have year and you want to analyze by quarter, and once you're in quarter by day, and from day you want to go to month, and so on. So hierarchies provide the ability to browse attribute data or drill from one level of data to another. So for example, as I mentioned, you have the time hierarchy where you can move from year to quarter to month, day, and so on. Similarly, the other examples of hierarchies can be like, let's say, product, and you have product type, then you have product category, depending on how the business process is defined in your organization. Filters. Filters, as the name goes by, are conditions that data must meet so as to be included in a report's result set. And many reports come with predefined filters that you may be prompted to choose the filtering conditions for a specific report. So, for example, in this screenshot, before the user ran this report, he was prompted to choose the region, category, and year. And based on the options that he chose in the filters, the respective data is displayed in the report. Then we move on to prompts. Prompts allow users to have information of their choice to be chosen and included in the report at a runtime. So, for example, this is a prompted report, and this is the prompt window. Before the user clicks on Run Report, he is prompted with the years to be selected. So, based on the prompt values that is chosen, you have them displayed in the screenshot over here. So this report is, I would say, filtered out to year 2012 based on the answer that was chosen in the prompt. Note that prompt can be included in filters. You can have a filter which can be converted to a prompt. You can prompt on metrics. So far, we have only seen in the tool that we are currently using in Ubisoft. We only see prompts on attributes, but now you can also prompt on metrics. Do you want a report based on quantity, or do you want the report to be based on dollars, and so on?